based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
That's why we the moon marrow to borrow the power.
The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the frost moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2.
Oh? That's a bit of an interesting lore.
Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow.
That's so cryptic. Like, what? But you can't use the moon marrow's power, but you can use its moonlight? I don't understand. The moonlight is Kuvaki? Is it mixing with the Kuvaki of Nodcry? That's why she can absorb the power? Like, oh, good lordy. Why? Like, sometimes you just need to be straight direct. Like, yes or no.
But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Oh, she was cut off.
It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
Yeah, gameplay. Gameplay.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us.
Wait, what?
They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
No, gameplay, battle. Yes, yeah. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Wild Hunt has your scent. Rare will come soon. What?
Ultimatum protocol.
I'm sorry. I don't know this party. I don't know this party.
You need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them. And this time, we can't fall back on Kitar's house to escape. This goes on much longer.
Be silent. Too dark. Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
Woo! Damn, man! So many enemies! I have no idea what I'm doing! Woo!
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust strike.
Be silent. Observe. Feel the dark. Night falls.
Yeah! I don't know, but I enjoyed that because I didn't know what I was doing. It's pushing buttons. Wolf's Gravestone! Wolf's Gravestone! Hero entrance for the win. Yeah. Oh, and it's a leveled gravestone too. Powered up. Oh, I want to see him fight. Damn it.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Ah. I wanted to see him fight to see, you know, the type of gameplay we might see from him. Damn, he has blue eyes, man. Ah, Barca. You look so beautiful. You're such a handsome, beautiful man. I actually had no interest in pulling for Varka, but then I saw his model and I'm like, I want one big character in on my account, a big man model in my account, and he might work well with Durin. But oh my god, dude, that would be asking so much for a free-to-play low spender, because I'm going for C2 Durin if they keep the C2 as it is right now, but highly unlikely. And then I'm pulling for Columbina. And then Barca after that, and then Nicole after that. I'm like, fuck. Oh, so many good characters.
How are you? Uncle Varka! You're back from Amspartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
Interesting voice. I kind of wish it was slightly a bit gruffer. Since we didn't get the stubble or beard or anything like that, I kind of wish it was like, his voice was more gravelly.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network. AKA, the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation.
How's this different than the Favonius Guild that Nefer runs? How many intel groups are there, man? This is like the second one now.
As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met.
I kind of like the theme of this. It's like the underground rebel network, you know, type of thing.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Okay, I just want to say this. Some guy had a rift about Varka wielding the Wolf's Gravestone. I just want to say, I'm going to put it out there. You have to understand that the Wolf's Gravestone belonged to Varka first. He left it with Diluc when he left Mondstadt. So this kind of breaks canon because he's not supposed to have it, but that's what was supposed to happen. But originally, the Wolf's Gravestone was Varka's. Second of all, he's called the Knight of Boreas. For those who don't know or forgotten, Boreas is the wolf in Mondstadt, the big blue wolf, the weekly boss fight. Alright? So, when he comes out, he better use Max from that weekly fight, that wolf fight. Because I have like 22 of them just sitting in my inventory. I want to use them up. And then again, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. He left Jean in charge. And she's called the Acting Grand Master. A little recap there. There's a lot of stuff going on when he introduced himself.
We've heard all about you. been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet.
Oh my god. As an old man myself, yeah. I wish I could look that young.
Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
And he's alive? He took him one-on-one?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him.
Oh, just another little tidbit here. When he says he has his knights with him, one of those knights is Jean and Barbara's mother. That'll be interesting if we see her.
I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat.
Oh my god. That says a lot about how the power level of Varka.
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
I like that.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
It's very simple. I can sum it up really fast here. Rare is after Kuvaki and any energy related to the moon. She, over there, that has that blind, all that white costume stuff on, is the moon goddess. So he's trying to drain her of her power. Simple.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter.
Miss Moonchanter.
You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different
Hand gesture.
course.
A new variable?
Crossed arms.
You mean...
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rarir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some
Hand
of
gesture.
the points that Mr.
See,
Flynn said
they keep
have caught my
reusing like the
attention.
same 12 gestures. It's so sad. This is supposed to be professional, right? Like I said, I saw what a true like person who actually put effort into the cutscenes can do, and it was amazing. Like I said, oh, the little things, the raised eyebrow, the hail tilt, oh, that's all needed in conversations, and it draws you in much more. And it emphasizes what they're saying. Like when Sanjone was being sarcastic and yelling at Columbina, it was more impactful with more nuanced gestures in there. I really wish the Hoyo could take like tips from whoever did that fan made video.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast.
Nicole! Please let it be Nicole. Please let it be Nicole. There is so many theories about her, you know, being an angel, being a moon goddess, you know, oh my god. She's part of the Hexen circle faction, and oh my god. That's why I'm gonna pull for her. Like, she's got everything, alright? She's got the waifu look, blonde, blue eyes, great silhouette. And then the mysteriousness of being the Hexen Circle, being, you know, a character pushing the Traveler along. In Sumeru, talk to her.
I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
Oh, please, 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 please. Oh, that would be so cool if they introduced Nicole and they kept it secret. Like, hidden from the trailer and everything. Oh, please.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodkryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfartnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there.
Oh, what a letdown. I hate psyching myself out like that. It's like, oh my god, they're referencing Nicole. This has to be Nicole. And it's like, they're not showing up. They're not going to intervene. I'm like, shit. What a letdown.
But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly it served its purpose.
When Rare here was impersonating the guy from Nodcry, he probably put out fake information to draw away the Knights Favonius.
I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan.
Yep.
But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself?
Dude, please tell me he doesn't have an ally. The bad guy actually has an ally. Please no.
The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Oh. What if it's a Fatui Harbinger that's helping Rare? Remember, Sandrone was asked to get the Moon Marrow. She didn't want it, so she was getting it for someone else. Oh my god. What if she was to get the Moon Marrow, give it to another Fatui Harbinger, and the Harbinger was to give it to Rare? Oh, interesting. Just a theory. Food for thought.
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
Oh, is this the introduction of the Crimson Moon?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious.
Oh god, the vagueness, the whole fucking vagueness I hate. Oh, it's mysterious.
They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Oh, that's true. Are we actually gonna, like, reference all 3 moons in our party or something? Oh, what if Nicole, I was gonna say Nicole comes in and she absorbs the Crimson Moon, or restores it to its original state. But nah, they won't do that.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon, the last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
Oh, so she says the iridescent moon marrow, right? So she believes that the moon is the moon goddess is dead.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, this solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the Iridescent Moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
Oh.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rerir's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari.
What was it? Arya is the big moon. Solnari is the frost moon. And Canon is the iridescent moon. So Solnari references the frost moon. Oh! Could... No. I was gonna say, Rayra here could be, like... absorbed half of the moon's power, right? Half of the frost moon's power. And so the reason why he despises Columbina is because she's the other half.
The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nodcry has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh?
That's a rather hasty conclusion
Oh,
for someone
Jesus,
who's
wow.
so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
She heard me. Boss! What are you doing here?
Oh, she just snuck in with no one noticing. Interesting.
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarier. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Notcry. We can't do this without the Curatorium, but I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Oh, it's the Curatorium. The Voynish Guild? I think it's the Merchant Guild. That's right. Oh god, so many factions. Yeah, the Curatorium. The one that Nephra belongs to.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
So what, she's also running the Black Market Intel group? As well as the Curatorium?
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh? Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rarier. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please, I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's, that fragment that Rarier was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you.